the chairman, International Youth Fellowship East Africa, all ministry staff present, Kenya School of TVET staff, all guests present, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Before I read my boss's remarks, Honorable Ezekiel Mashogu, who I am representing here this morning, let me begin by appreciating this forum. When the people present here came to the office of the Cabinet Secretary some time back and took us through really what mind education is, I was very impressed. And so we started organizing this interaction, which is very important for us. Let me also start with the presentations that were made here this morning. And all of us present here, especially those who are coming from the institutions, I hope you have seen one of the curricula you are going to teach. Those performances you see here, well, I'll give you a choice to choose between the Korean one and the Kenyan one. When I was at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, I saw the taekwondo going on. I hope they have now reached the black belt because I think they were still at the white belt. And what I know is that those teachings come with a lot of discipline, a lot of discipline. And what I would like to especially encourage the basic education is, in my opinion, that they should embrace this mind education to a very large extent. Because I told the Koreans when we met earlier on that I watch the Japanese and the Korean children being taught from the time they are very young. And the behavior that you can see with these young people who have even learned Kenyan songs better than some of us. And the other thing that I admire about these people with mind education is that they also take their space with God very seriously, because that also comes with another level of discipline. So when you watch the Korean and the Japanese children being taught, you see them getting to a place where they need to cross the road, and they look to the right, they look to the left, again to the right, because I think their vehicles come from the right, before they cross. And they even bow. I don't know whether they are bowing to vehicles or to who. When they greet you, they first start by bowing. Here in Kenya, even these ones who are younger than me, they come and address me right on my face. Madam PS. But you see, most likely I also do the same when I address my boss, Bwana Mashogu. CS, how are you? How have you been? But the president himself is greeting me with a bow, like my director saying. And this, I can tell you from the literature that I have read, that this goes a long way into speaking to the space of how we also, the importance with which we carry our country, our education space, our development space, etc., etc. So I agree absolutely that this mind education, the changing of the mind and the changing of the heart is or maybe what is going to plummet us to the next level of development, because I've always asked myself, in Kenya, surely we have the brains that we need to burst the glass ceiling. We Kenyans are hardworking. So what is the problem? Where do we go wrong? What is the hindrance really? what is it that we need to do differently to be able to get to where these people are? Because like my director said, at one time, not too long time ago, we were at the same level. Look at us now. We have been left thousands and thousands of miles behind. What happened? What did not happen? What needs to happen? Where is that space that we need to address so that we can also be able to get moving? Because I know and I believe we need to get moving to the very next level. With those many remarks, let me read my boss's speech and I also give his apologies and the apologies of my two colleagues because they are engaged in other undertakings. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am happy to join you this morning to officiate this forum on mind education. I have had an interaction with the International Youth Fellowship, including visiting their center on Thika Road, and I've seen the tremendous work they are doing. This includes the GBS TV station, Mahanaim International High School, Mahanaim College, proposed Mahanaim University, Good News Church, and many other activities. Our society, which is rapidly growing, has its goals in increasing and expanding materialistic economic value. As the world rapidly develops and technology advances, economic and materialistic emphasis has created a self-centered and weak population. Countries are now suffering the brutal effects of deterioration of morality, mental health, and a demoralized human resource. Today's forum will, among other things, show us why mind education answers many questions in our society. It is time to ensure we have the right and desirable education in our schools. We need a blueprint that guarantees our learners good character. A holistic character education and mind strengthening program will bring about substantial changes in our society. It is an education that will transform the mindset of our young people. I personally believe that a change of mind from one that focuses on committing evil to the one that focuses on morality is urgent. A change of mind leads to a change of one's life and subsequently change of the world. The Mind Education Program is in line with Article 10, subsection 2 of the Kenyan Constitution that highlights national values such as patriotism and unity that can be achieved by the Mind Education training. Mind Education provides the platform for all citizens to promote professional ethics, integrity, patriotism, and a spirit of volunteering. In schools, we endeavor to help students to gain academic knowledge. However, academic is not everything about our life. Students should have the right mindset and character. Every year, our schools face challenges such as arson, strike, and teenage pregnancies among school-going girls, issues which can be stamped out of us if we all adopted morals in society. It portrays the fact that academics is not the only thing that makes a successful individual, but character is absolutely important. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, our commitment and focus should be changed towards positive thinking, unity, and having a strong mind, not only at workplaces, but also our homes, because charity begins there. The Mind Education slogan is change of mind, change of life, change of world is most apt for us today. As a government, we are always pleased to welcome initiatives that appear to blend well with our objectives of producing competent and confident learners. Indeed, these are some of the issues that informed the government's decision to introduce a competency-based curriculum. We are therefore eager to borrow and learn from other countries on some of the initiatives that can promote our growth and development in terms of education. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya, like other parts of the world, has experienced the impact of globalization. More than ever before, education is being challenged to respond more to the growing personal, socio-technological, and economic trends. I conclude by congratulating Reverend Dr. Okso Park and the International Youth Fellowship for being good friends of this country, Kenya. We appreciate the great work you have done in investing in our country, especially in education and youth sector. Thank you very much. Thank you very much all, and may the Lord bless you.